So to move on with the future of Marvel,
Yeah.
we got castings for the Fantastic Four. I
We
think all of these.
have.
I feel like these are still alleged at this point. I don't know. It's weird. Like we got
Yeah.
confirmed and alleged and maybe like I feel like everybody and people's afraid to stand on it at this moment in time. But
I mean, Kevin Feige is definitely doing something out there. Like he's
he
calling. He's like, you say
he was
something
working
and
overtime.
cut it. It's like in basketball, right? You know, you have that one Twitter, the two Twitter dudes. And it's like if you say something, I ain't talking to you no more. So that's probably what's happening right now with all
Because
these other people.
he definitely called the dude. I think Variety was the first that kind of confirmed it. I think it was right. No, it
I
might have
got
been No
Deadline.
Spin.
It was
Okay.
Deadline.
He probably called them and after him. I was like, who told you that? Off that person and said, if y'all don't take this article down right now.
See, I'm interested with that because the article, after it was community noted or notes on Twitter, said that it was suggested that he is the front runner. And what I'm referring to is Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic. And then a couple hours later, you text me saying that the quotation was like he may. It's not confirmed, but he's may. Sound like when that article first came out, did it say confirmed? Can I go into like that whole Google Vault thing and check, see the archive of that website, or they change it afterwards? Because it would make a lot of sense of why that whoever posted it would say that, unless they did it for like views or whatever. But hey,
Yeah, but I think even like the person you sent it with,
yes,
I believe
it felt
because he always
reputable,
tag
right?
like no, yeah, but he always tags his source. So I can't really say he doesn't go. He just posted something on the internet. He always tags his source. So I want to believe
I
that.
know, but did he read the article or just read the headline and shared it? That's what I'm saying. Because
Well,
now, I'm sorry, it's
because
like
of,
so,
go,
well, I'm just saying that the context wasn't like it was just like let me just share just a clickbait thing. Like read the article and it says may, but I'm gonna say confirmed. It's like a synonym of it. Like it's like a loophole type of thing.
because of how that Twitter account functions. Like even like times I've seen that he posts something and maybe if it was a mistake he would correct it. He posted it, but he didn't post any. I think even after it was community noted, I think he probably mentioned something related to the community, But I, from the history of me following that account, I really believe he reads articles. So because he even like sometimes quotes things from it. So I just I believe is on the source itself. But
Okay. But moving on, Pedro Pascal is rumored or front runner to be Mr. Fantastic. We have Vanessa Kirby, who most people should know her from Mission Impossible. She's a broker. She's a blonde chick. She's the one that was talking with Ethan, doing all the stuff.
was she in
She was also in
Luke
Fast and the
Luke
Furious as the Rock
Hobbs
sister. Oh no,
Hobbs,
Hobbs' sister.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah, but she's also in the recent Fast and the Furious movie. Also,
I ain't see
I
that
think.
one yet.
Either
I
way,
ain't see
she's in there. She has her family, and she's gonna go into another family of the Fantastic Four.
the
She
first family.
the first. Yes. Yes. The first. Yes, you're right. She will be Sue Storm, obviously. What's she gonna do, Johnny Storm?
I'm gonna be
um.
honest. I know people's not gonna like this.
Okay.
I don't want Pedro Pascal to be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I prefer Jim. I
Uh,
prefer.
and not even even aside from him, I just don't want Pedro Pascal to be Mr. Fantastic. I like Pedro Pascal. I think he's going to do a phenomenal job. I just prefer somebody else. The look is what I'm concerned about most, and I feel like when they keep posting these
He's a short
actors
dude,
who's like,
also.
yeah, and it's like when they post these actors that with the just what I look at a comic book and think of Mr. Fantastic as. I mean, again, like even if going back to The Last of Us, I personally didn't feel he had that Joel look for me, but I love this performance. So,
Yeah, he killed it.
but
Yeah.
so when it comes to that, I'm pretty sure, like in Fantastic Four, hey, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love his performance. I mean, you got to get that Marvel money. I get it. You want to come out with the Marvel abs. I get it. But I just feel like there's people that I've just seen pop up on the internet. I don't have specific names, but people that I guess have actually been under consideration for it. And I feel like, they have the look better, but then I don't know what their acting pedigree is. So
I'm gonna be honest. I was not surprised when I heard Pedro's name, and I kind of figured it out because I'm like, okay, what is Pedro doing currently? Mandalorian. Okay, who owns that? Disney. Okay, not that hard for them to give him a phone call and say, "Would you want to be in Fantastic Four?" Then I'm like, where else is this guy? I'm like, oh, he kind of he was in a movie with Nicolas Cage and brought back his career. Nicolas Cage is also in a Marvel movie coming out soon. And then I'm like, not Ghost Rider. I'm referring to the Spider-Man Beyond Spider-Verse as Spider-Man the War, but who knows?
He might come back.
He might. And then I'm like, okay, Pedro was on SNL. Like, what I'm trying to say is that Pedro is everywhere. He's like, if you don't know about him at this point, then something's wrong with you. Not like something wrong, but you're not watching TV or like Last of Us. Like, so me here, I was like, it was just he's up and coming, not really, but he's very popular. It's like, why not? Who else can fill that role besides the guy they already played, which was his name's not really Jim, I know, but
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski, and I thought he was like, I saw a Twitter post that said Marvel had the perfect opportunity to do the most funniest thing and just come on and say, yeah, we confirmed that John Krasinski's gonna be playing Mr. Fantastic in his upcoming movie,
And like when that movie came out, I knew that we was only going to see him that one time. That's the sad part. Like I knew it because I was like, this is just to please the this was just to please the fans. Like this was not to take it serious unless something crazy happened. But seeing as how that movie in itself wasn't really like all that, just in a capsule, it's just like
no. I thought he would have been there, and I feel like it didn't happen because probably his wife said no to being Sue Storm. Because now I'm reading his article here. It says Vanessa Kirby's rumored frontrunner, right? And budget concerns are reportedly being ruled out a bigger star for the role. She is definitely, Emily Blunt is a bigger star than Vanessa Kirby, and she has been linked up, and she has spoken about it before, fan casting or whatever. I mean, I just thought that it was a natural progression, and maybe she would have said no, and they said, let's go somewhere else. But moving on, Johnny Storm will be played by one of our favorite Netflix stars out here, Mr. Eddie Munson, aka his real name Joseph Quinn. Hey, you gotta watch the video. Yeah, that's a fire. That's fire, bro. I think he'll kill it. Apparently Jack Quaid was supposed to play that dude, and you know him from The Boys. He is Huey. There you go. That's his name in The Boys. And we also have, I think you could pronounce his name for Ben Grimm, John. Ebon Moss Baccarat, I think.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
And the only way I know him from Lieberman from The Punisher, the hacker from season 1. I do not know him in any other roles, and that's not his fault. I just don't know him in any other roles. Sorry about that, bro. But that is and for Galactus, Javier. I can't even look at that. That's embarrassing. I can't even say his name. That's so bad. Javier Bart something. I gotta find his name again. Javier Bardem. But he's for Galactus.
One thing about Pedro is like at least his look, he looks so much older than everybody else. And then that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not really feeling like if that's the case, like for him to be Mr. Fantastic, I'm not really feeling that. Like, like I get, we've been talking about for the longest of them being lost in time somehow, and they're going to come back because this is not, I think it was reported a long time ago, but things change all the time. That is not supposed to be like an origin story. So, even like with the current cast, it's just like he is so much older than everybody else. I mean,
Yeah,
look wise. So that's why I'm like, it's not really clicking. Like for like I can't see him married to Vanessa Kirby.
and
Like
she's young, like,
yeah. So it's like it's just not making sense.
and that's the brother of Joe of Johnny. You know, still
Mhm.
like he's young as well. And I mean, the thing that's a different story. Whatever he looks the part, the actor himself, like before he becomes the thing. But that's a good point, man. That's a very good point. But
Like good, well, with makeup and other things, maybe that changes things. Because I mean, we like my Reed Richards. I like the more Reed Richards that we see recently, not the clean shaven, intelligent guy, but the guy who has the beard, got some grays going on. Depending on how the
comics,
artist, yeah, like just how we've seen him recently. He has the thick beard going on. Like I said, depending on how the haircut is, he may have his brown hair or he has some grays going on. But
mhm.
that's the look I kind of like. I've attached to Reed Richard now. Where they go, if we go further back, kind of the clean shaven Reed Richards. Like even the first guy who played them in the Fantastic Four movie. Um, Back when we had Chris Evans in that movie, he had the perfect look. If you go throw a beard on him, bring him back.
Trying to find his
But
name.
I don't think
Dang.
Jessica Alba ever comes back. But
I don't know about that, bro. You know, no. I mean, it's a small role. She might do it. She's been acting lately, so I think. The guy's name is I'm not gonna pronounce it. I can't. It was Eon Griffith. I don't know. I think that's what Wikipedia said.
Gryffindor,
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Ah, Slytherin. You say, not Slytherin. Speaking about that, I've been me and my wife been watching that, bro, from episode one. I mean, yeah, episode one. We had Deathly Hollows right now, so I love it. Just rewatching it. But her seeing for the first time, me rewatching it and knowing a couple elements here and there. I'm not gonna say any spoiler because spoiler, even though that movie came out 10 years ago, but she might be listening outside the door. I ain't spoiling anything, but it's been a fun ride watching it all over again. Definitely say that. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. Got Galactus in the way, you got rumors. Let's see what happens, man, because after this writer strike, everything, like you said, is just dropping left and right.
Getting news left and right. Like we finally get to talk about Stranger Things again, man. Living life.
Before near ending, was there another post credit scene for the Marvels? Because you said it was a post credit, and it was a mid credit.
You had the ending of the movie, which was just
Spoiler.
young Avengers.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
Kate
and then
Bisha. You gotta say a name like that, bro. This is not cutlery. I can't do it, bud. Yo, they need to bring her back. Well, she's already been.
and you see, like this is the part that kills me because if y'all if y'all go and do that, right? It's the perfect kind of perfect even setup, like the Young Avengers, and then you still have Kang right going on because there's a version of Kang called Iron Lad that ends up being an Avenger, and he also becomes the key to defeating Kang the Conqueror. That's in Kang's comics though.
Let's give Marvel. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that after they figure out their whole business plan moving forward, putting things on Disney Plus and movies, they're gonna figure this out, man. Because we need Blade. We need Blade. That's a movie that needs to come out.
Nah, I guarantee you, if they answer
Don't
what
say it.
happened with that Celestial, everybody will come back. That movie, whatever movie they choose to address that in, that
Wait,
movie's gonna make guaranteed 500 million.
which one? With
Any
Blade? Or,
movie, whatever movie comes out that addresses what happened to the Celestial
oh
that
yeah,
came
yeah,
out
yeah,
the
yeah,
Earth,
yeah, yeah.
whatever movie that comes out, I don't know which one it will be, but the movie that comes out is making 500 million.
I just hope that I hope they don't do a sequel to Game of Thrones or that Jon Snow. Because then I don't know how that movie's gonna work out. Black Knight. Because he's gonna be busy. I mean, if Pedro can do all these things he's doing, even on The Last of Us, that's a long show. Gonna be a long show for him. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I like how the first thing that came out was like he could do all three of these things at the same time.
It's like, does he know? It's like when you on Twitter, right? And you see all those pictures at the bottom, like they got the dude from the Batman Riddler. It's like, does he know? Yeah, I'm sure you have seen that picture. I'm sure you have. Maybe not.
Is he new here?
Yeah. Is he? Oh man. Well, I believe that's the ending of this episode. Which we got it wrong the last time. I said 53. It was 52.
No, we don't even need numbers no more, man. Forget that. We don't even need numbers.
Yeah, exactly. This is another episode of John and Joe talking about the love for comics in the style of words of wisdom. That's it.
We got plans. So, I'm gonna put this out there. James, if you make it to the end of this, we got to talk about some things. So,
Oh, you just leaving it out there as a teaser?
Yeah, he know what I'm talking about. So,
okay.
The audience is gonna find out what we're talking about if he chooses to come on and talk about what we got to talk about.
I don't know what we're talking about. I got to know. Yo, you know what?
I guess we all gonna find out at the same time.
We're gonna find out on the next episode of John and Joe Words of Wisdom. Dun, 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 dun. Copyrighted.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.